shouting and screaming, lying on the floor. Used to know who I was, but now I'm not so sure. Don't know where I'm going, I don't know where I've been. I'm so messed up, you can hear me scream. I'm rolling and tumbling and crying in my bed, trying to think of all the words that you have never said. Used to think black, and know the grass was green. Life stands out like a thief, it's stolen all my dreams. Don't wanna live long, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna go to heaven, I just wanna live forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm ducking and diving, a scally on your street. I'm the man in the dark that you don't wanna meet. Climbing through your windows, I'm climbing through your doors. Used to be a good boy, but now I'm not so sure. Don't wanna live low, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna go to heaven, I just wanna live forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't wanna live low, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna go to heaven, I just wanna live forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. Girls and boys come out to play. The moon is shining bright as day. Come with a whoop and come with a call. Come with a devil at night at all. And I don't wanna live low, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna go to heaven, I just wanna live forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't wanna live low, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna go to heaven, I just wanna live forever. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't wanna live low, I don't wanna die. I don't wanna go to heaven, I just wanna live forever.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the 13th edition of the Virtual Vaultage. It's in fact a whole year since I kicked off the first Virtual Vaultage back in May 2020 when I was in full lockdown. Thanks Trevor for that great intro to I can't say it. Virginal Voltage. No, that's not right, is it? Hold on a sec. Virtual Voltage 13. So as it's our first birthday, be interesting to see if we get as far as our second. We've got a special night tonight because our guest is none other than Vanessa, who was the 6th Bard of Stony back in 2016. She followed me actually with that burden for a year, and she's being interviewed later on in the show by Steve Hobbs, but she's also sent me a number of short poems. And at first I thought, I can't put all these into this show, but then I thought, well, it would be great actually. So Vanessa's poems are peppered all over the show tonight in between other artists performing. So enjoy the evening. And to start off with, we've got Tim Buckley doing something a bit different from what he normally does, followed by Pat Simmons and then Banbury Lockdown. So enjoy this first part of the show.
Listen, folks, you really must beware. There's some bad shit going on out there. Outside, I can see a 5G mast, and it has moved much closer since I saw it last. I know it's part of some alien plan to spray a virus and grab our land, and I know how else they're attacking. Well, you know that extra Amazon packaging where they send you a box that's larger than what you bought? Well, I've realised why. It's a Trojan horse. So the empty part is full of a virus to make us ill and then require us to get a vaccine, which really has the role of getting us all under mind control. But people, don't worry. There's hope, I vow. I believe the resistance is forming now, and they're infiltrating Amazon as well. And you want to know how I can tell? Well, I bought a vibrator using Amazon Prime, and as I lay in bed, I had a message from the resistance head. Well, a picture from the message sender appeared in my mind. It was Idris Elba. So, keep the faith, or wait for a sign. We'll beat this invasion if we hold the line. Got to help the resistance with their task. Open parcels with an oxygen mask. But now, I'm getting a new message from that sender. But don't worry, folks. I know my arse from my Elba.
All my life I've been a rambling man. All my life I've been a rambling man. Just being an old man, doing the best I can. When I shipped my trunk down to Tennessee, shipped my trunk down to Tennessee. Well, it's hard to tell with a man like me. When I met a girl, I couldn't get her off my mind. Met a girl, I couldn't get her off my mind. And she passed me up, said she didn't like my kind. I'm scared to bother around her door at night. I'm scared to bother around her door at night. When she's got a police dog cruising for a fight. And his name is Rambler, and when he gets the chance, his name is Rambler, and when he gets the chance, well, he leaves his mark on everybody's pants. So I think I'll travel, I think I'll let her be. I think I'll travel, I
I think I'll let her be. Before she seeks her peace down on me. Please Doug Blues, almost. Okay, enjoy the rest of the show.
How many times did I say this can't be over? How many times do you think I stood in your way? See how it's rushing a long way away. Now to the devil's got the white lines. He's floating away. See how nothing could surrender the love. Now I am wanting to say. Now I believe in your way. Now that the colors are gone, the winter's not cold. The challenges made us grow strong. Love follows us marching on. Now you have taken my hand, making magnificent plans. See how our star shines. It fights back its way. Now you are burning. There's nothing to take back here away. See how bound to love that we are all our days. Now I am wanting to say. Now I believe in your way. Now that the colors are gone, our winter's not cold. Now I am wanting to stay. Now I believe all the way. Now that the colors are gone, our winter's not cold.
Thanks to Tim, Pat, and to Banbury Lockdown. Carrying on with the show, we've now got Phil Dyer, who hasn't been on here since the first couple of episodes. So welcome back, Phil. Glad to hear you're still, or know you're still alive and kicking, you know, because a lot of things have happened in the last year. So it's good to see everybody around still. And then we've got Pooja. Keep you amused, and also to keep you amused, we've got a first time on this show. We've got an outfit called Freddy's Barnet. So I don't know how you pronounce that, Freddy's Barnet, as in North London, or Freddy's Barnett. Not really sure, but who cares anyway. It's great fun, so enjoy what you're about to hear. I'm in top form tonight. I don't know what I'm on. I think it's just Bishop's Finger I've got here. Look, there we are. Oh, it says Guinness, but take no notice of that. Yeah, at least it's not that poisonous stuff I was into last month.
Hello, Virtual Voltage. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not laying in my bed all day no more. Yesterday I answered the phone, today I'm stepping out the door, and I'm not saying that it's over, 'cause it's not. But there's a light in my eye and I'm gonna try to remember the things that I've forgot. And I'm ready to start again. I wanna do the things with you that we used to way back when. I'm ready to turn the page. I wanna shake your hand, wanna play with a band, I wanna get back on stage. Good morning, sunshine, it's been a while. Hello, blue sky, have you come to make me smile? 'Cause I'm ready. Yes, I am. I'm ready. Ready to start again. I'll stop drinking till I pass out in my chair. I've tidied my room, I wear my trousers on Zoom, and I've got clean underwear. And I'm not saying that I've turned my life around, but I've made a start, there's hope in my heart, and my feet are on the ground. And I'm ready to play my part. I was feeling like shite, but now I'm alright. I'm gonna make a brand new start. I'm ready as I'll ever be. There's a rumour going round that a cure's been found, but you never heard it from me. Good morning, sunshine, bye-bye rain. Hello, blue sky, have you come to ease my pain? 'Cause I'm ready. Not again, yes I am. I'm ready. Ready to start again. Yes I am. I'm ready. I'm ready to start again. Yes I am.
मानवीना मन मानवीना चाचा ने चाची को चांदनी चौक में चांदी के चम्मच से चटनी चटाई।
क्या बोला? धीरे बोल ना।
चाचा ने चाची को चांदनी चौक में चांदी के चम्मच से चटनी चटाई। अचार का कचरा, कचरे के डिब्बे में अचार का कचरा।
ओए ओए होले बोले।
अचार का कचरा, कचरे के डिब्बे में अचार का कचरा। मछली जल की रानी है, फ्राई करके खानी है। 1 पाउंड फिश buy one get one free. नंदू के नाना ने नंदू की नानी को नंदनगर में नागिन दिखाई.
नागिन? बाप रे बाप.
समझ समझ के समझ को समझो, समझ समझ भी ना समझ है. समझ समझ के जो ना समझे, मेरी समझ में वो ना समझ है.
आइयो अम्मा, ये क्या बोलता तुम? जरा जबान संभाल के बोलने का ना.
So, as I mentioned to you that I'm not particularly political, I thought I'd share this poem with you. It's some reference in it do rather date the poem, but you'll see why I can't change it, or I could, but it would take some effort. So we'll leave it as it is. It's called Middle Class Mother. I'm a middle class mother from Milton Keynes. I wear long dresses because I don't fit in jeans. I've no real agenda because my life's okay. And if yours is not, well, you can go away. Yes, I'm a mean mother. I haven't travelled far because I need to get home soon and cook some quinoa. Other poets here are edgy and political. It's only about grammar that I get critical. I'd like to feel some hatred for the plum-in-mouth elite, but I talk a bit like them, though my salary can't compete. So I'll leave you with the clever and the angry and the young, the kids with the tattoos and the piercing in their tongue, the ones who give a damn about Corbyn or Farage, while I go park my Range Rover in my double-sized garage. Thanks, folks. Bye.
We're Freddie Barnett, and this is our contribution to the Shanty Festival. It goes like this.
I've travelled far and I've travelled hard. I've climbed the mountains and I've seen the stars. I've eaten rodents, I've eaten snakes. I've seen things that are hard to take. Coronavirus, where it all began, in a little old market down in Wuhan. I met my lady, my sweet Darlene. She had a code name, COVID-19. I crossed the Yangtze to see my friends. I've often wondered how this journey ends. And then one morning, walking into town, you could hear a pin drop, no one around. Coronavirus, where it all began, in a little old market down in Wuhan. I met my lady, my sweet Darlene. She had a code name, COVID-19. Now we're living in a lockdown, not much to do. Might take up yoga or maybe kung fu. Now we're living in a lockdown, wasn't closing in. Do yourself a favor, stay up for that gym. I heard a rumor just the other day. They found a vaccine. Hip hip hooray! There'll be tomorrow. The future's bright. We can go out dancing, stay out all night. Coronavirus, where it all began, in a little old market down in Wuhan. I met my lady, my sweet Darlene. She had a code name, COVID-19. Thank the doctors and the nurses and volunteers. Thank all the truck drivers and freight cashiers. And you say you're going crazy, wondering what to do. Just do your duty. It's up to you.
Thanks, guys, for keeping us entertained in these dismal times. I mean, we're coming out of a lockdown, but we're not exactly sure how safe it is out there. And also, the weather's been piss awful. We need some fun and some humour to cheer us up a bit. I'm sure you would agree. Now we've got some songs from Tony Cook, Adrian Stranick, and some bod called Pat Nicholson. Hope you enjoy them.
Here's a song called So Glad Blues. Well, I brushed myself down and I wiped all the tears from my face. Brushed myself down and I wiped all the tears from my face. I'm gonna leave, moving away from this place. Well, I've done all the crying that I ever intend to do. Well, I've done all the crying that I ever intend to do. There'll be no more weeping, no more grieving over you. So goodbye, babe. Goodbye is all I have to say. Goodbye, babe. Goodbye is all I have to say. So glad I'm going. So glad I'm going away. So glad I'm going. So glad I'm going away, away, away.
So here's a poetic answer to that question about where I get my inspiration. And in an uninspired way, it is called inspiration. Like a serendipitous meeting of finger with the nerve bud of imagination. Sometimes it just comes. Inspiration. Sometimes a tiny spark of half-caught conversation blows on the tinder lying dryly in my mind, and a crinkling curl of orange-wrapped wordage leaps from tendril to tendril of the idea. Then, like a forest fire, it eats the empty spaces of creative famine, and before I know it, the paper before me is branded with words still steaming from the mental forge where they were smelted. Or like the free-floating particles of an embryonic star awaiting the perfect moment of collision to ignite, the light will come to me in the dark. Sometimes a word or phrase will leap at me from a page, and paying plagiaristic homage to its previous owner, I jump in and drive it away and respray it with my own colours. Or else a curve of branch intrigues me, or the way the river bends in courteous bow to the field. Then the spring rain of creativity wets the desert sands of my soul, allowing the dormant spawn of a poem to emerge after years of hibernation. And so, like a novice sculptor, I take the marble slab of what's around me and chisel away until the desired form appears. And behold, a poem. Thank you.
Born and raised in 60s London, South W2. I became a boy of a certain age and I was looking for something new. Then one day in Croydon I stole a rock and roll LP. It meant nothing to us, but it was everything to me. Around about the same time I had something on my mind. I had a monkey on my back and I was scratching all the time. Then a girl from the Highlands, she got me in her sights. I gave her some old teenage cool. She gave me my first lights and I was gone. Down Broke Cherry Road, I was coming home. Down Broke Cherry Road. Tuned in, dropped out in no uncertain terms. Sometimes you gotta lose your mind if you ever wanna learn. I surf the chemical pipeline and swim Psycho Bay and roll through to the other side. And some fell by the way. Cars, trains, and boats and planes only took me around. There is nothing that I can't conceive is all I really found. I see burning bridges and seeing flags on furl, but I never really saw myself until I went around the world and I was gone. Down Broke Cherry Road, I was coming home. Down Broke Cherry Road.
to make you leave that way. I said something wrong. And now you're gone. Why can't I see that it was meant to be? Love can go on when there's no more song. What did I say to make you leave that way? I said something wrong. And now you're gone. Why can't I see that it was meant to be? Love can't go on when there's no more song.
So I've done this poem quite a few times actually, and I'd love to say that it isn't relevant anymore. Unfortunately, it still is. It's called Sound of the Sea. When I was young, I'd stroll along the dusky beach, humming seasons in the sun to starfish I could reach, hearing love-struck mermaids singing each to each, and I'd wave at the smiling moon. I'd put a shell up to my ear and hear the poetry of the sea, imagine the waves whispered just to me, a siren call to set me free, and join my voice with the whale song's tune. But now again, I bend and lift a shell, but all I hear is the sound of living hell as storm-tossed boats are bucked upon the swell, and soul-ripped mothers cry and swoon. The starfish now that curls upon the sand, on closer look is a tiny wave-washed hand, a lifeless child welcomed to a loveless land, where to compassion we're immune. So I no longer walk along the bay. I'm ashamed at what the seashells say. I'm burned by the acid in the tear-filled spray, and I weep at the smiling moon. Thank you.
Thanks, Tony, Adrian, and yours truly. Next up, we've got someone who's never actually played at the Voltage, but has been on this show a good few times now, all the way from Denmark. Someone with a masterful, I would say, guitar technique and you know, a beautiful writer of melodies, along with other songwriters' lyrics. That's Jens Stage, and Jens is followed by first time on this show. I think I probably poached him from Scribal Gathering. James Hollingworth, who's got something, you know, he's put together one of his own songs, a pretty worthy video there. I like people who work a bit hard on their videos, as I've said before. And then we've probably got a Vanessa poem in there somewhere as well, so I mustn't forget to mention her from time to time. And then we've got our old friends Melon Dave, and they're doing a sort of another edition of Doel Gallagher. He's moved on a bit from his rock star days, so you should enjoy it. I think poor old Mel's a bit downtrodden. I think it's time the tables were turned, but there you go. Enjoy the show.
May your God be with you when you pray at night. May your God be with you, teach you wrong from right. May your God be with you when you're happy or sad. May your God be with you, teach you good from bad. May your God be with you with its choice you make. Plan your course straight and true with its road you take. May he bless you with wisdom, courage and strength. May your God always listen, hold your fears at arm's length. If you believe and have faith, that's a wonderful thing. But if your love turns to hate and you think you are king, if your God tries to tell you that it's okay to kill, and your mission on earth to impose your God's will, and may your God be with you on your way straight to hell, on your way straight to hell. May your God be with you, but don't preach to me. I'm not buying your truth, I just wanna be free. May your God be with you wherever you go, and may he speed up your journey to the fires down below. God tries to tell you that it's okay to kill, and your mission on earth to impose your God's will, and may your God be with you on your way straight to hell. On your way straight to hell.
The same burst of stardust made us all. The same hot sun holds us all in thrall. Baked us in the oven of creation and coloured our skin. Governs the planet on which we spin. You think she hides behind a burqa, while you hide behind a two-faced smile. You find God in a cosmic event. Another finds God in the smile of a child. But as in the beginning, so the end, together regardless as foe or friend. And in the end, what good will the fighting have been as the sun goes down on our final scene, as the unimportant is sucked away, flung back to the void on our final day, as we turn to each other, stripped bare on that plain, we'll finally see we are all the same. So regardless of today's divisive calls, of hate-mortared bricks in fear-fashioned walls, at the end of days, it's united we'll fall. Thank you.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back from forsaken all rights or a tune. It's strange how they stacked all those attentions that lacked any reason. They came from the heart. Saved by the urge to listen, unmuffled my ears to retrospect. I want to hear the sound of the voice. Yeah, you hear the sound of the voice. Yeah, you hear the sound of the voice. Feel the hope returning far away from home. See the street fires burning far away from home. Knee deep in trivia, sights often passing by. Hooked on security, clutching a trodden path. I said I want you, I need you. I saw you through shut eyes and died on the line for all the time. But now I'm It's good to find a solitary mind that's more open to a cross-legged news. It's clear to me now, there's no what ifs, no hows. I'm not expecting no doubting results. Saved by the shock to the system. Broke bonded clouds, freed clarity. I wanna hear the sound of the voice. Are you hear the sound of the voice? Yeah, you hear
Reg, will you call in the next patient, please? It's Mr. Higgs. Come in, Mr. Higgs, please.
Oh, it's Don Gallagher. I haven't seen you for years.
Mr.
And you
Higgs.
never kept in touch.
Mr.
And
Higgs.
how's Nymphy? Oh,
Mr. Higgs, sit down, please. Mr. Higgs, sit down.
Don't.
Look, Mr. Higgs, look, don't mention that Nymphy ramble anymore. She caused me a lot of problems. Now, just remember, I used to be Doyle Gallagher, the big rock superstar, but I've packed that all in now. I've rebranded myself, okay? I am now Dr. Joel Gallagher. I'm a doctor of psychology.
Well, how do you do that so quick?
Well, it's simple, really, Mr. Higgs. I collected the tops off of 6 Kellogg's cornflakes packets, put 50 quid with them into an envelope, down to a place in Nigeria, and then they sent me back my PhD within about 2 or 3 weeks. Well, you can see it's up there on the wall.
Have you still got that big fast car?
I've got all of that now. But, it's simple as that. I'm fully competent and trained now. So, and you've come here to see me today about your anxiety and your problem, I understand.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking about making me even more nervous. I can't sleep.
Mr. Higgs, please calm down. Listen, Mr. Higgs, you're in professional hands now. What is it? What's the problem?
I got this.
Mr. Higgs, please. You have to
desire.
tell me, Mr. Higgs. What is it?
I want to be conservative, but I don't know why.
Calm down, Well, I can understand why you've come to see me today, Mr. Higgs. Yes, that is a pretty big problem. However, you've come to the right place, Mr. Higgs. You got plenty of money on you? Yeah. Oh, good. That's all right. We'll sort that out later. You've come to the right place. Don't worry about that. Now, what we've got to do, Mr. Higgs, we've got to give you, because you want a big posh house, don't you?
Yeah.
Big posh car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good. Right, okay, then, well, you'll have all of those within 10 weeks. What we've got to do, though, in order to get those and to turn you into a member of the hard left and to become a loony left, okay?
No, I don't know my left from my right.
Oh, well, I can explain that, Mr. Higgs. Don't worry. That's, you're right. Hang on. That's, hold on. It's all right. Most people don't know left from right. In fact, even the right don't know themselves from the left or the left from the right. I'll tell you how it works out. Which hand do you take your wallet out of your back pocket with? Well, in that case, that's your right. So anyway, what we've got to do is to turn you into a member of the hard left and become a loony lefty, right? What we've got to do is get you a course Celebra.
But I don't know what that is.
Well, I'll explain it. It goes with your new image, right? We've got to get you some topical issues that you say that you only pretend that you feel passionate about, right? Go out and you say, I've been protesting down in London today. Oh yeah, I'm fighting for these rights, I am. Well, you don't really have to give it, it's only pretending, Mr. Higgs. You don't have to worry. You don't have to change anything else in your life. You know that big posh house?
Yeah.
And that nice big posh car?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when you walk into that nice big posh house, all of these issues, right, that you said that you feel so passionately about, well, all you have to do is you then shut your front door and you can tell the world to go and take a running jump.
But I still want to keep my plumber.
Oh, don't worry about that. He can still come in your house, but just remember, Mr. Higgs, he's working class. Now, you're a member of the hard left now, so you've got to look down your nose at him. He's working class. Now, this is what we're going to do. I specialise in this. I've got these packs. It's a bit like the Open University. It's like a course, right? You take it away and you learn these. Now, what you do, the first one is...
It's teeth marks.
Oh, hold on. That's Boris, right? And he gets a bit excited
There's
sometimes.
teeth marks there too.
Yeah, well, there are. You remember Boris who bit you before, my
Yeah,
dog?
he bit me.
Yeah, well, he gets a bit excited when he sees these packs, and you'll understand why in a minute. This first one's anti-racism, all right? This next one is women's rights, all right? And this next one is LGBT.
It's like LNER, because I studied the trains, I got all loads of numbers.
It's sort of like them. I mean, well, LNER, they went off the rails and that, but anyway, I'll let you sort all of that out. Now, what I normally do for my clients is I normally do these for 50 quid each, so it's free at 50 quid, 150 quid, all right?
Yeah,
that's it. Now, well, hold on a minute, hold on. But for my special clients, I do it for 100 quid. Now, as you've alluded to the fact that you sort of might have known me in the past, right? I'm going to do a special deal for you 120 quid. How does that sound to you?
It sounds. Well, you are a doctor, so it must be right.
Well, of course it is. You can always trust the doctor. And in fact, I'll tell you what, just to show you how sincere I am in all of this, I've got another one here that I can throw in for nothing. It's not very topical. Most people don't give a monkey's about it these days. That's Ban the Bomb. You remember that from the 50s, don't you? Yeah. Now, what's this one here? Oh, just remembered. Oh, this one's, this is freedom of speech. Oh, hang on a minute, I just remembered that won't be any good to you because the old ad left through out ages ago. There's no freedom of speech now, so cheerio to that one. Now look, Mr. Riggs, please, take these packs with you, won't you? Come away and in 10 weeks' time, we'll have you as a raving lefty.
You sure you got rid of that dog?
Yeah.
Give my
well, don't show him them packs.
Dr. Callahan.
No, all right, goodbye. I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I'll see you.
Shh. I told you.
You're still my friend.
No. Bye-bye, Mr. Riggs. Don't show Boris those packs, will you? Oh, leave your money with the secretary on the way out. Bye, Mr. Riggs.
Bye, Mr. Callahan.
Bye-bye. Oh, tell you what, Reg, will you put the kettle on, please? Thank fuck he's gone. What a wanker.
Now we come to time for Steve Hobbs' interview. And without any further ado, can I introduce Stephen Hobbs and Vanessa, and Vanessa will follow afterwards with another one of her poems.
Vanessa, welcome to Virtual Vaultage 13. You were a very hard-working Bard of Stony Stratford in 2016. You gave many performances, and you were the first bard to use the word feck in a poem. What has it felt like being a poet in pandemic times?
Thanks for inviting me. Well, to be honest, I've probably written less in this past year than in previous years. I think there's been a very obvious theme of COVID, but other poets have done a lot of COVID poems, and probably better than I could have done. So I've left that theme alone on the whole. And I personally have been really lucky not to be affected by it, in the way that some people have. So it wouldn't have felt that. It would have felt a bit fraudulent, I think, to bang on about it. Having said that, that Ask from Elba poem was obviously COVID related, and I have done a couple of more serious and sad ones, but on the whole, no, it's too fecking depressing. And so your reference to the word feck, I can't believe you remember back to 2016 when I did that St. Patrick's Day poem, wasn't it? And I'll do that one for you later, or I might have done it for you already if I've sent my videos in the wrong order. Anyway.
How do poems start? Do you get a great final line and then have to reverse engineer the poem? Or is it simply down to the poetry app you downloaded from the App Store?
Okay. So, dear listeners, dear audience, I feel the need to enlighten you because there is a little barb in that question from Mr. Hobbs. He often refers to the Vanessa poetry app due to the relative speed with which I come up with poems. Don't be bitter, Stephen. Doesn't suit you. The real answer is that it depends. So, if I've been commissioned to write a poem, then I'll work in one way and very much give the customer what they want, and they will present me with a topic. I might be, walking along and something will inspire me, or I might, hear a phrase and it'll just conjure up a poem in my mind. And lately I've also got my own bespoke poetry business now. So obviously people will ask me to write things for, birthdays, weddings, and whatever it is, even funerals, sadly. But obviously, they will then give me all the details, and I will just read through that. And normally, something jumps out at me as a hook, and I'll build on that. Oh, so obviously, plug. My bespoke or personalised poetry business is called rhymeswithreason.co.uk.
When you are writing poetry, how do you keep a balance between what is important to you and what your audience might want to hear? Can there even be such a balance?
So yeah, that's definitely a question of which hat I'm wearing. So when I was Bard of Stony Stratford, my job was to write for specific groups and specific occasions. So as I said before, I'd give the customer what they want. If I've been invited to entertain an audience, then obviously I will, perform poems I think they will enjoy. I do consider myself an entertainer more than a protester or social commentator. There's a poem I'll do for you later that talks to that point, and I make no apology for thinking myself or hoping that I'm entertaining rather than particularly political. On the other hand, as I said before, sometimes I'm moved to write a poem about something that's in the news that has really gone to my heart. And one example of that is Sound of the Sea. Another example is Wake Up Daddy, which I'll do for you later. And that was one that I just late at night I just had to sit down and write there and then. Yeah, so it does depend.
And my final question, Vanessa. Poets generally do not perform covers of other poets' work, but they can still be inspired by other poets. Which poets do you go to?
May I remind the Honourable Hobbs that he has often covered one of my poems with credit, I acknowledge. I have to confess that I'm probably one of the least well-read of poets. I really ought to read a lot more. So I don't think I'm particularly influenced in terms of style, not consciously anyway. But I've always loved the evocative language of Dylan Thomas and T.S. Eliot and poets like that. I love humour. I love quirky poems. So poets that can make me laugh one moment and cry the next really appeal to me. I love Roger McGough, and then a poet that you probably won't have heard of, Rob Orton. He has been up to Scribal Gathering, so some of you may have heard him, but he's just got a really unique way of seeing the world, and I love that. So yeah, I have a varied taste, but yeah, quirk and humour, and yeah, evocative language. That's what does it for me. Thanks very much. This one is called Wake Up Daddy. It's one I wrote very late at night one day after watching the news, and there was a desperate report about bombs falling on a village. I think it was in Yemen, and there was a wedding party, and this one chap was the drummer at the wedding, and he was killed. And the report showed his 18-month-old son sort of shaking the body and trying to wake up his father. It was horrible. So wake up, Daddy. Go wake your father. The crops need tending. Go wake him now. The roof needs mending. Wake up, Daddy. A little boy's voice. Wake up. Go wake your father, the planes are coming. He must be asleep, I can't hear his drumming. Wake up, Daddy, a tear-stained face. Wake up. Go wake your father, the baby's crying. Interrupt his dream, humanity is dying. Wake up, Daddy, small hands clutch. Wake up. Wake up, Daddy, a little boy's voice. Wake up, Daddy, a tear-stained face. Wake up, Daddy, small hands clutch. Wake up, Daddy, a fatherless child. Wake up. Hush now, and cease your crying. You cannot wake him, there's no point trying. Get up, child. No one can wake your daddy. Thank you.
Thanks, Vanessa, for telling us all your secrets of how to write poetry, and thanks, Steve, for putting the interview together. We're almost finished tonight, but I think it's time for one more poem, possibly, and to finish the show, we've got some familiar faces from the Stony scene here. We've got After the Lights. I don't have to introduce them, you must know these guys. So enjoy the end of the show. Don't forget to get your tickets for the Trevor Babajack concert at York House on the 10th of July. You won't regret listening to Trevor. I saw him down in Broadstairs last year, and I was mesmerised by his performance, and I'm sure he will give us good a performance at York House in July. He works hard at his craft, that's all I can say, very hard, and he's very, very good at it too. So anyway, thanks for listening. See you next month, when I've already got a nice array of videos for you. Do keep sending them in, details are at the end of the show. And enjoy the rest of the evening. Good night.
So this is the poem that has stuck in Stephen's mind, the one with the F word in it. It's called Of Course I'm Irish. I love to celebrate the day our saint passed to the other side. St. Patrick's life of selfless toil fills my Irish heart with pride. He followed God to bring the word to Ireland's verdant shores. He spent his life converting pagans to the Christian laws. And my grandpa's uncle's barber's dog was Irish through and through, so I can claim my heritage is sort of Irish too. I love the lush green trinity of the little shamrock plants, and the thought of how their symbolism are true redemption grants. I love St. Patrick's fervour with his clover and his cross, and how we use this day in March to commemorate his loss. And my grandpa's uncle's barber's dog was Irish through and through, so I can claim my heritage is sort of Irish too. I might be mainly English, but I love the Irish ways. I love to drink the bitter Guinness. I love the gentle rainy days. I love the lilting language and the patriotic stand. I love the emerald scenery and the beauty of the land. And, you know, my grandpa's uncle's barber's dog was Irish through and through, so I can claim my heritage is sort of Irish too. So what if you're American or German or Eritrean? I know that underneath it your blood runs orange, white and green. We'll all wave the Irish flag abroad and celebrate today. St. Patrick came from Britain, but slàinte and hooray! Our grandpa's uncle's barber's dog was Irish through and through. So feck it, we can all claim that we are Irish too. Thanks.